Hello, welcome to my video. Welcome to my live stream video. Live stream. Hi everyone, good evening. I'll just wait a little bit for a few people to join in. I don't know why Facebook is flagging our video. This is a very important and educative program. Please, I want Mita to run through it and understand that we are here to create awareness, to teach people, and most especially those that doesn't have a lot of cash in them and they want to go into business. This is what my page is for. All right, I can also react to videos when I see one. So Facebook, I apologize, you need to give us time to express ourselves and do something positive on our page, and that's why we have social media handle. I beg you, please, without no further talk, please, you keep flagging videos, flagging people's videos. You even flag like 5 of my videos, and I wasn't saying anything. I was only educating people about business. Please, I beg you to see to it. All right, I'm just a new creator, okay, or new creation, and I'm trying to make sure that I do positive things on my page, and that's what I'm on. This page is basically and only educative page. All right, and thank you for your understanding. Thank you for your understanding, Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg. So today's topic is e-commerce, and I'm going to talk a little bit about C-commerce. All right, and the next topic we'll be doing on this page is going to be C-commerce. All right, I just have to share this video and then I'll go on my own page to go live. I'm live. I'm live. Waiting me this one like this. I've been through many things. Many things. Oh, why? Okay. We don't know what the flagging is all about, but whatever it is, we appreciate and welcome. Welcome it. I can ask question. All right. This topic is very important. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my live video. My name is Tina, and I own and I run Solution Center with Tina here on Facebook and on Instagram and every social media handle, of course. Today's topic is going to be e-commerce, and I know some people knows what e-commerce, understand what e-commerce is. All right, let me quickly do some analysis, just few analysis, and probably I will thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. I will then I don't want to waste time. I don't want to waste time at all. So what is e-commerce? All right, e-commerce is a short for electronic commerce for buying and selling goods or services online. All right, it's basically for those that do business online. Some people some of which they have office addresses where you can go and pick up your goods, or where they have open sales of things. All right, they also do their business online. That means they are online doing their e-commerce business. Okay, they are doing their business online, mean e-commerce. Okay, and this involves commercial transaction, right, through website, mobile. Yes, they don't only do business online, they also do transaction on some websites and mobile app, online marketplace as well. So basically, if you see most of these branded businesses, okay, or branded businesses here, yeah. they intend to create a website for people to see this website thing is very important. Even though I've been struggling hard to make sure that my website is working, but it is important because if you do business on some platform, it may not go viral. But when you are on website, people just, click on it and say, okay, let me just, they make research, they try and search out what they want to buy. The website will come up. Right? Your website may be among what they want, what they are searching for. And then once they click on it, bam, you are there. They've seen what they're looking for. All they need to do is to order for it. Now, it makes things easier. It makes things easier for everyone. Like I said, technology is taking place. Before now, we don't see all of these things. You have to go walk down to the store to buy it. But nowadays, you can go to the website to order for what you want. When you click on this website, you order for what you want. They give you delivery date, and on that date, it gets delivered on your doorstep. So this is what we call e-commerce, okay? Businesses that you can get online. Now, do you think, I'm going to throw this question to my speaker. Do you think, because it's going to be interactive session, okay? Do you think if you order online, it is more cheaper, or if you go to the store to get, what do you think? What difference does it make from your experience?
I generally a lot of shopping online, probably for convenience first of all, but price-wise, it is usually cheaper. It is, interesting enough. I go shopping in shop fronts, of course, and stores. Do they have what you've got? We can order it. Go online, you order it, and they give you a definite date to deliver. And it may be local, it may be imported. But price-wise, it usually ends up cheaper. Now, one thing to bear in mind, of course, is that just look at the currency they are selling in. So if you are, for instance, linked or tagged to the dollar for your currency, and they're selling in dollars, then it's fairly simple. You know what you're going to pay. But the transactional costs, when you not, say, trading in dollars, but in a local currency where you live, for instance, I live in the UK, or, I'm in UAE at the moment, of course, but in the UK, the pound is in an appalling state against the dollar. Thankfully for where I'm living. But, so you've got to look at, are you paying more? In comparison to here, it's linked to the dollar. So, yes, I am paying less. If it's linked to the pound, I'm paying more because the exchange rate
is very high. I understand. So we are going to be looking and focusing on where we live at the moment. If we are living in UK, like you said, it is we're going to be comparing to UK. Now I don't want us to, what I want is to, educate people that if you purchase anything online in the country where you reside, okay, it is very good. Now, I have one complaint because I do shopping online. Some of which, if I order for clothes online, yes, it is cheaper. It is way cheaper, and I have a lot of discounts on what I'm buying. Now, some people always think this. When I buy things online, probably they have this factory fault clothes or factory fault problems. That's what they say online, but that's not what it is. You may buy a clothes and it's not your size, even though you say that you're wearing, even if you tell them you're wearing large, and at the end of the day you bought large, but it is way bigger than you. These are the disadvantage.
Yeah, I can come in there. For instance, I've got a very thin waist and very broad shoulders. I'm athletic built, as they call it. And where I live in the UAE, we generally get Asian sizes, not British sizes. So in the UK, they'd be too big for me. Here, the same medium, for instance, would be miles too small for me because they are built for a particular area. So a medium in Asia is nothing like a medium in the UK. Trying to get it over your head, forget it. You won't get it on. So,
Okay. So, but you see, a lot of things that they do online is they try to get more customers. They want people to they want people to notice or, start buying from their online. If I have a lot of customers online, I don't have to go and start paying for shop rent. That's the truth. If I have a lot of customers online, and I can mention 2-3 people that are basically online, like strictly online. You understand? We have some few names I cannot mention. I don't know if it's okay for me to mention the names, or just because of social media, I have to, protect them. There are names that if I mention them, they don't have stores. They have office, but they don't have store where you can walk in and buy what you want. That means that they get from other brands, advertise with them. You understand? So when you purchase anything from their website, it looks like, okay, you're purchasing from this particular website, but you are actually purchasing it based on the brand that has, that is selling through them here. Okay?
Yeah, the problem is, though, you get, let's say, scammers selling the products, but actually, it's not the brand. You think it's the brand you're looking for, and it looks identical. You place your order, and it's not the brand you're looking for because it's a fake.
Yes, so
that happens too much.
Yes, that happens too much. But if you know the brand of what you want, and just go straight to the brand, some of which is very okay here in UAE. When you click on their website, you're buying from the right brand. Okay, so if you don't want to go through the right brand, they have channels, that you can also reach out to. They're all on. They also have website where you can reach out. When you go buy it from this particular, without their website, they have other people that supply. I don't want to mention them. If it is safe for me to mention them, I would have mentioned just one sample so that people can understand what I'm saying and understand how this e-commerce business works. You understand? If you put your website out there and you're doing your e-commerce, smoothly well, of course, we have mobile app whereby when you download any app on your mobile, you can easily shop, which is very easy and very easy and sweet. Now, this is the best part of it. When you download this app on your phone and you want to purchase anything, you're doing one-on-one business with the right brand, with the right brand. Okay, so that is what it is. That is what e-commerce basically means. You understand? And these businesses are able to reach a goal audience. That is what I just said now. They have targeting audience. They have targeting customers. They need return. You understand? So if you're doing this website, remember you paid a lot of money to create a website. Websites are not cheap. And you need also profit. But your profit that you will be making online will not be too much as you have a lot of competitors online. Now, if you have a store, driving to the store is kind of stressful. But for me, I love to go to the store. The reason is because I will get in the store and then I would pick the dress, check it out, look at it, go to the changing room and make sure that I'm taking a good fitted one, the one I want. And if it is something that I want non-fitted, I know I'm picking a non-fitted one. You understand me? So I will advise to say, trust the website, trust the brand, know your size. That is the most important thing before even clicking on any app or any website, which is very important. You understand? And some of these businesses, okay, they have streamlined operations and provide customers with convenient shopping experience. Yes, that one, yeah, that is very correct. This is very correct. You understand? I will not argue with this, but I have a lot of complaint for some, not brand, but like buying foodstuffs online. For me, I don't see that idea like a very good one, to be frank with you, because you want this and they'll bring this home. You pay for this. This is very cheap, right? And this is very expensive. And when you bring this home, I do not welcome such thing. I want to pay for something that I want. I want to pay for something that worth that money. I don't want to pay for this, and then because you don't have it, you're giving me this. I understand, but truly, I don't want that. Number two, if you're buying something like foodstuffs online, you may be lucky, because if you want tomatoes, like for instance, and you want a very fresh one, don't think you'll be getting a fresh one. No. Don't think you'll be getting a fresh tomatoes. No. Some you will get fresh, but they can sell the one of maybe $10 for $12. You're not there, you don't know what is going on. So I love to go shopping in physical, which is very important for me. But e-commerce in some other area is very good. Believe me, I'm telling you the truth. Now, I also want to talk about a little bit about C-commerce now. I want to talk about a little bit about C-commerce. C-commerce is a collaborative commerce. Is the optimization of supply and distribution channel to capitalize on the global economy using technology. I said it before, efficiency, and company coordinated with each other to minimize efficiency and profitability. This is what e-commerce stands for. All right, this is what e-commerce stands for. So there is difference between e-commerce and C-commerce. I'll just let you speak one or two things.
Well, it's the e-commerce and C-commerce. E-commerce you've gone through, but C-commerce is really the big players in the world.
Well, you mean suppliers.
And what they're doing is they're collaborating to optimize their position. And by doing so, they can coordinate and do things more effectively, efficiently, and more profitably. And then, obviously, they share that, share the profitability from their operations. So it's more to do with a business to business. So the companies get together and they share everything. So they do it in collaboration. I could also use, because I do this for a living, I could call it's a joint venture between companies, and they're sharing the resources to maximise their position. They suddenly become not just a global player, but a multi-global player, let's say, because they may be a 5 billion company, but now they're a 10 billion company. Look at the power they've got by collaborating, because they have so much buying power. They have so much logistics they can use on either side. So they are using their power in the marketplace to actually become more efficient. And likewise, we might not think it's good, but actually there is savings to their products, which we as consumers will benefit. Unfortunately, if they do collaborate, you could also argue that there needs less people. So if you have less people, there's less jobs, etc. But generally speaking, it's joining resources in a joint venture type agreement to use each other's resources to get a bigger position in the marketplace, a bigger foothold. They have then, a huge amount of consumers, haven't they? Not just one lot of consumers, you've got two lots of consumers. So they are collaborating to reduce their costs and to make sure that they maximise their profitability.
That's where I said company coordinate with each other.
Yes, they
to minimize efficiency and profitability.
So they are making things cheaper for us, but obviously they're not going to pass on all the savings, but the profitability will grow.
Yes.
Now, for a company, that's great. For human beings, sometimes suffer because of the impact of collaboration.
All right, that's what it is. So how does it work? We are going back to e-commerce. All right, how does it work? how does e-commerce work? Customers make purchases, retail. I think I've said it in details, but I will just read out what I wrote out so that we can, all share. Please, when you're watching this video, I would love you to leave your comment on the comment section and probably give us a point and tell us where you're commenting from. Customers, how does it work? Customers make purchase, retail deliveries, and via shipping, okay, store pickup, delivery locally, like I've said that already, when I was analyzing e-commerce as a topic, So payment modes are normally electronic payments, which is what it is right now. Everything, is now normalized to be electronic payments, right? And transfer using different payment mode like PayPal, PayPal and other transaction mode. All right, so this is what is going on, and this is where we are at. You will agree with me that this technology, this system, is a very new one, and it is more efficient, right? And it is moving. It makes a lot of sense when you have to finish buying what you want to buy, and then you have to use your card to pay. It makes things easier. It makes the transaction very successful, like buying and leaving on time. It makes time, gives you time to just leave, rather than sitting down in a counter, recounting the money, making sure that the money is complete. So it's good that we have new technology, we have new things, and we are moving from where we are to another point. So I'll just
I've got a problem with this. I really have. Maybe I'm historic, but there's actually another way of looking at let's say card payments, digital payments rather than cash payments.
Yes. Digital payment.
Now, let's be quite honest. Authorities I'll stick to my country, because if my country want to come for me, it's great, because they've already told us why they want to do it from the governor of the Bank of England many years ago. He wants to get rid of cash. That's what was said by the governor of the Bank of England maybe 20 years ago. The real reason behind that is because then the government can track every single bit of money you spend.
Okay.
Right. But if you get paid, let's argument, £1,000 per month in your bank account, and you spend £2,000 per month, now that's okay, because you might have got some savings. But if you continuously do spend more and more and more, but yet you've got only an income of 1,000, where's the rest of the money coming from? So you put yourself on the radar. Now, it's to me, it's another way of having a cashless society, but controlling and monitoring the population. Where's the freedom gone? But what you're trying to do is, when you're filling your tax return form, they already know what you have spent, because every card payment is at the tax office. Every card payment. So now ask yourself another question, that you're doing your self-assessment form every year, but they know how much you spent, but they know your income. So when they say, why did you only put this amount down, can you justify the other 25,000 you spent in the year? Because that's what you spent over and above your salary. So we've got to be careful that we're losing our freedoms, because I can speak about my country, and I know what they're doing, why they're doing it. And this has nothing to do with anything sinister, as the government said, we're doing it for security reasons. No, they're doing it so where did you get the money? Because you didn't pay tax on this money. So having a cashless society is not particularly good for anyone. And if we take it that way, low paid people quite often can never ever get a bank account. They have to be paid in cash.
Okay, I understand. Okay.
So now you're on to your next level, that that you are now putting, let's say, the low paid and the underclass, because we call it underclass as well in the UK, those without bank accounts now have a problem. You can't have cash, but yet they've got to pay for something. So the cashless society, everyone's got to have a bank account.
That's what I'm saying. So is it possible in your England for people not to have bank accounts?
Of course.
Okay.
There's new types of, they're not banks actually, but they're like social welfare banks.
Finance.
No, social welfare banks. Well, and they are done very locally. It's not national, so when the location you get, some people can go in and say, I'll put in £5.
All right.
And then they can, that's put under their name in that particular place, so they can spend up to £5 somewhere else.
All right. Just for us to save time.
But cashless society, never. It's a no-no for me.
Yeah, but that's what it is. I know this right from my university days, because now the things is changing. And that is why, you see, most times when you and I is discussing in this house, I always tell you, right, that, look, you need to follow the trend, like what I said in the past. So this is going back to what I said in the past. You need to follow. If you don't follow the trend, you will be left behind.
Okay.
And you cannot navigate, you cannot move, you cannot do anything because you're still where you are.
Yeah, so this trend then puts me in a position which,
that is not what we are doing here. We're not doing individually how you feel. This is about what people need to understand, and this is why we are doing teaching. The reason why we are doing teaching here is for you and I to pass a very good message for those that don't have it. Because technology cannot be styled. You know what I mean? It cannot be styled like making it for you to be convenient. They're making it for other people, those that cannot come into that country due to visa restriction, due to visa ban and all of that. They are making it easy for them to go online and purchase things for themselves. So you need to think outside the box.
I'm outside the box, but you got to realize, think outside the box why they want to do it. Don't think it's
the reason why they want to do it is not what we are saying. The reason why they want to do it is not what we are talking about. What we are talking about is the trending, okay, and how convenient it is. It may not be convenient for you, all right, but you are still using the system. It's just like when someone said, I don't want to use credit card. There are places where you go to, you need credit card to purchase anything or to do anything or to do transaction, because they love it. They want to take time. Before the brand wants to take time. They accept credit card, not because it is convenience for them, but because that gives them more details about you.
Well, that's
you see. So I don't want to deviate. I don't want to deviate from what I'm saying. I just want you to understand that things cannot be done your way. This is out of 100%, 90% of people love the trend, because the new generation now understand and creating a new innovative, a new technology. We cannot continue in 1922. It's not possible. We need, and if you look at, Facebook also, Meta. If you look at Meta, a lot of things has changed. A lot of designs has been made. A lot of input, you know what I mean? A lot of
So tell me why governments around the world.
No, I cannot tell you anything about government. I cannot tell you anything about it. That is rule out. I don't want you to mention that.
No. Governments around the world are trying to put some stops on these data and these digital platforms and digital transactions.
Yes.
To protect consumers.
Yes.
Yeah. But you're saying go with the trend and let them take it. Now the governments realise that these organisations are collecting too much information, but they're selling it for profit to organisations who want to know your name, know where you live, what's your telephone number. They've got everything about you, and they're selling that. You're happy with that?
Yes.
But the governments are stopping it.
If this trend is secured,
well, it's not secure because they're selling it. That's my point.
If it is secured and it is, And if it is this, we're not talking about technology here. Please don't mix it up. We're talking about e-commerce, and it has been working right in the country where you are. So you are following the rules. You are, cooperating. You should not have problem with that. Ever since you've been cooperating, have you had any problem? The answer is no. Has anyone come to your door to start looking for you? No. Has any woman in any way, shape, or form start looking for you to say, okay, I have your details, I can come and look for you at home? The answer is no.
No, but when you open your email, they've targeted you because they sold your information to
emails
to marketing.
Now
people.
your emails is there.
No.
Your emails is there. If you have a SIM card, okay, let me tell you a little bit about technology because I've worked in technical this thing before. So if you have a SIM card, just that SIM card, your name is registered in that SIM card. Your passport is used in buying this, and this system has been on since ages, even before you were born.
I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, so
it's a misuse of your data.
I am bringing you back.
I'm very sorry.
You understand?
No,
I'm bringing you back to what you need to know.
This is an argument we have to agree to disagree.
So the challenging part of it is selling your own website required, achieve marketing effort to attract traffic to make sales. All right. So, I mean, you can argue that. You can put anything in the comment section. If it is something that attracts and get my attention, I will speak about it. If it's something that is not attracting and it is not trending, I may not even speak about it. But I agree with every point. We are not living in the olden days. We are living in the new days, like new world. So you don't expect people to start going to the bank with full cash, taking full cash in there and coming back to get quick. No, it's a very quick thing. You can go to your ATM bank to withdraw your cash and then you go. Or actually, the real amount that you need. You don't have to travel with cash, which is very good. I love it. If you ask me, I so much love it, And now, so we move to the next one, which is type of e-commerce businesses. We have business to consumer, which is called B2C. B2C business and selling goods and service. Okay, B2C business is selling goods and service to individual. All right, B2C, business to customer. That is what it means. And then the other one is B2B business. B2B business is selling goods to another business. All right, that is what they call B2B. We have B2B, we have B2C. You need to understand how this works. Do you want to say anything about this type of e-commerce business, B2B or B2C? Do you want to?
Well, they are more to do with the definitions and tells you exactly what is the meaning. And for me, when you look at business to customers, that's what we go through every day when we go shopping effectively. Go to the local shop, buy something. That's business to customers. Now, business to business is selling goods between businesses. So, that.
Let's say for instance, I'm selling here and you are selling here. You supplying to me, I'm buying from you to sell to my customers, right?
So so then you may, as I say, I will supply you the hair. You will then as a business do something with that hair. So it's a business to business sale, but then at some stage that will go into the retail market, back to customers. But it's business to business. But it's business to business. So I might buy, for instance, a masonry blocks because I've got a contract to build a house. So I put those into I buy it from the supplier, and they give it to me. Then I sell it on to within my tender to build the house. So the business to business is you're selling something to me for me to use as a business.
Yes.
I am a business, you're a business. So I will use what you sell to me in building, concrete walls, for instance.
All right, so we have another one. C2C business, customer to customer business. So I will go into details about this one maybe tomorrow. If I have time, I'll come and talk about it. I love the way we are interacting and we're talking about how we feel and what it is, there is freedom of speech, and as much as I love everyone to say how they feel, but we cannot go against the system. It's very simple, and that is one thing I want people to know. You cannot, no matter how you feel, you can talk about it, you can say it how you want to say it, you can put it out there how you want to, but you still have to understand, that the system is the system. So we have C2C, customer to customer business, individual selling goods. That means that individual selling goods and service to another individual, selling a single used fridge to another person is called C2C.
Yeah. So if I got a fridge and I want to update my fridge, I want a new fridge. But I've got a
trending.
Fridge.
Try to use the word.
So what I want to do is, can I get £50 for my fridge? And if I can get £50 off my fridge, I'll sell my fridge to another person, my neighbour. So I've sold my fridge to my neighbour. I got £50. I will go and buy a new one and take the £50 off the overall price. So, but effectively, the consumer to consumer, customer to customer, is purely between using mostly used items, and you're selling something second hand.
So, like I'm buying second hand phone. It's called customer to customer.
Well, if you buy it off me, yes. But I've never received anything.
Ah, okay. You will in a bit. So customer to business means C to B. Okay, an individual sells their own goods and service. That's what you just said it right now. So you've already analyzed this one. A business selling their own goods or service to a business C, customers, like
you could be
influencing being paid. Okay, influencing being paid, okay,
yes.
Or influencers being paid to promote a brand on social media. Yeah, that is right. On this, do you have anything to say in random? Because I want to talk about revenue models next time. That's not going now.
Yeah, realistically, the customer to business, of course. There's many ways, and one of the common ways in the UK, you freelance. They bring in freelancing in other jurisdictions across the world, but you are selling your services in particular to organisations. So effectively, so I'm a customer to business. So I'm a freelancer selling my expertise to a business. So I might be a bricklayer selling it to a building company. So. That is, on a freelance basis, not as an employee.
Not as an employee. All right, thank you all for joining. If you're going to watch this video, please try and pick a point and use it for yourself. It is important. And then the next one, I'll be talking about the revenue. All right, and I may also talk about the C2C business and the C2B business, business to business, B2B, and the rest of it in details when next I come online. Could be tomorrow afternoon. I don't want to promise. I'll just come on and talk about it briefly, and then I could also use the other platform where I know that people, I have a lot of audience, and I would love interactive live stream, whereby we can have a very good one while I'm talking. People are leaving comments. I'm reading comments. I'm using it to, educate them what I know and what I've made research. See, one thing about educational or one thing about topic is when you don't agree with the speaker, you can go and make research. When I say go make research, you need articles. You need to start reading articles, not just put a topic on the phone. I don't want to mention name, like I said. And then you say, I've researched it. Look at what this thing said. No. Go and make research. Read articles, read journal papers, where you can, see these things for yourself, and then you have ideas of what we just said today. And also pick an argument with yourself to say, oh, this is what it is in details. You understand me? So if you have done this in the university, you understand what I'm saying. You could have even done it in university and still don't understand why, because At that point, you're not going into business. This is not what you want to do originally, you know. So maybe probably you want to do something else, but you just want to fit in business just in case what you're trying to study is not helping. You can fit into business as well. All right, so these things is what you need to know. These are the basic things you need to understand, and this is how it works. All right, on this note, I would like to end this video. But before I end this video, I want to introduce my business and talk about my business as well, because this is the only platform I have to advertise my business. Now, I sell hair. If you see me change different hairs, mind you, these hairs are more than 2-3 years. Some I have them. Don't laugh when I tell you. I know people will say, oh, I have some hairs here. You see them, it's like this. I have 15 years. I have the one of 11 years. I have the one when I met my husband. I still have them. So, I sell hair. Please patronize me, and I will give you discounts. Trust me, if you're buying from me, I will definitely give you a discount and give you original hair. If you are buying from me, please, I need you to indicate the color, the length, in detail, so that I will tell you. Now, if you don't have money to buy equal length and you want your hair to be lengthy, like the same length, I have advice for you. All you need to do is to message me via my WhatsApp messenger, or probably you can email me. You can also leave your message on my not comment section, just on my messenger, because a lot of people, when they leave message on my comment section, other sellers come to them and get the customer out from me. So I'd like you to leave your message on my WhatsApp or emails, or you can message me via my messenger. Okay, that way I will be able to reply you immediately I see your message or get your message. I also sell abayas, kaftans, gandoras. I sell them in materials, and I also sell them already made. So if you want any of these things, contact me. I also do sell fabrics such as Swiss fabric, Atiku fabrics, Italian fabrics, Indian fabrics. Just contact me for anything that you want. That has to do with fabric. Just contact me. And if you want gold as well, you're looking for someone that you truly trust, you can count on me. I will get you exactly what you want. All right. So on this note, I'd like to say good night to everyone and stay blessed. Bye for now. Bye.